Well, it's Sunday. It's 18th, I think. I'm attempting to walk along the Derwent Walk. I've only travelled from there to here, and it's virtually impossible to walk. It's that icy. I'm just making my way over to the grass. But I'll tell you what it is. I cannot see us walking very far here. The amount of dog's crap that's just been left. Unbelievable. It's virtually impossible not to stand on any. It's one of these things you've got to constantly watch while you're walking, and I mean constantly. Just because it snows is no excuse to let your dog shit and just leave it. It's not an excuse at all. People must think, just sorry, man, it gets snowed over. And then the snow melts and there's crap all over the place. Just not on, like. I think it's time the council had cameras up, like, on places like this. Then it can catch the people who's committing a crime, because it is a crime. There's a bin there. I bet there's hardly anything in it. Why? Because it's all been left on the ground. Makes you feel like swearing, you know. But yeah, it's not on. I can't see anybody. Last time I came along here, somebody was jogging along here. I can't see anybody jogging along there now, like, God, that's lethal. It's everywhere. I'm going to give a demonstration. Wait till I change this. Right. There's some. There's some. There's some. There's some. There's some. Nope. It's everywhere. I'll be lucky if I get back without dog shit on my shoes a day, that's for sure. But I'm not going to go along the Derwent Walk. It's too slippy. Chances is I'd end up falling out. I'm breaking an arm or something. There's some more dog shit there. Alright. If you don't fall down, you're right there. Our man with his dog. He says exactly the same thing. Aye. I will be alright if I don't fall down. Council should have been, you know, it's a main path that they should have been had people along putting a bit of grit down, you know, a bit of salt. It's disgrace, like. I didn't think I was going to come out the D&D now but complain. But what more can you do? It's all you can do. The path is like virtually impossible to walk on. Aye. So, just going to be a quick walk today and back home, I think. I think I'll just go to the end and come back through the cemetery and out the far end. If I can get that far, like. Glad I've got my stick with us today. It is melting, but obviously with the, you know, with overnight last night dropping to minus whatever, it turned this into a sheet of ice. So yeah. Aye, everywhere. Yeah, it's far too difficult for walking this, like, it's madness. I just thought I'd come out just to get some fresh air, so that's basically all it will be. Not be much exercise involved. I'll cross over here. I'm just having to walk on all the mud on the grass. It's the safest way. Because it'll be the same right up the Derwent Walk. It'll be all just solid ice. No point. I'm not a fan of walking on the road. So yeah, there's not many about, like, that's for sure. I can see the entrance to the Derwent Walk now, and it looks just as bad. So I will be turning back. I don't know what state the cemetery's in, like, of course, but we'll find out. I'm nearly there. Right, I'm in the cemetery, as you can see. There's a woman there putting some flowers on a grave. At least, in theory, there should be no dogs crap in here. That would be a disgrace. And there's signs on each side, each end of the cemetery stating that, you know, really you shouldn't even be walking through with a dog. Because we know dogs will shit. But it's Jonas, isn't it? So I wouldn't expect to see any in here. I've never seen any in here, but who can tell? I don't think they've even got cameras in here. You know, they should have, you know. Because people still commit offences in cemeteries and all. I went to visit my grandmother's grave a while back, and somebody'd been shooting a headstone with an air rifle. It's like, you know, cemeteries here, and there's a row of houses there, just like that row there. And it had to be coming from them houses. Somebody been shooting out the window. You know, that's a disgrace, like. I mean, my grandmother died in 1981. So, headstone's been there, you know, quite some time now. But that was a disgrace. It really made us feel down that day, like. Really did. So you can't expect things like that happening. There's no respect these days, like, for the dead or alive. It's still hard walking in here, like, once again. You know, it doesn't matter if it's snowing or what, people still want to visit their, you know, their family that's passed away. Once again, council should have gritted this. It's absolute disgrace, man. They'll not spend the money. Well, that's another car just came in. They're having to crawl along. There's one coming out behind us, so I'll have to move. There's no room for both of us. I think the traffic light seems to have been fixed at the end of the road now. That's a woman that was doing her flowers when I first came in. Yeah, I think the traffic lights have been fixed. Because I had to press a button and make them change. Took them over a week to fix that, like, but there you go. Right, well, I'm just going to make this the end of this very short walk. Wasn't worth the risk of falling down and injuring myself. That's about it. So it looks like I'm confined to me home for the rest of the day. Just have to think of something else to do. Right, please, you know, like, share, if you don't mind, and it helps. And if it's your first time seeing one of my videos, have a look around on the channel, what else I've been doing over the last couple of years, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you note, just means that you enjoyed the video, and quite happy to see some more in the future. Just means you get a notification every time I make one and I put it online. Right, thanks very much for watching anyway. Stay safe, look after yourself, keep warm. Catch you in a bit. Bye bye now.